Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anna Maria Varju. I'm a fine artist living in the Netherlands, and on this channel I share a lot about my art and my art business. Or a lot, well, whenever I have time. And these months really I didn't have much time. The Christmas holidays are over now, and in those 2 weeks I just didn't manage to do anything work related. Because the children were at home and I just can't concentrate or do anything if they are here. So this video is going to be a bit different from last time, because in that one I really had planned a lot of editing, but right now I just want to do kind of a short update to show you what is on my mind and what I'm working on. So one of the most important things I want to share right now is that I am going to self-publish my picture book about Brebella. If you are one of those old followers, you know what I'm talking about. I think it was, I'm sure it was like 4 years ago that I came up with the idea to make this picture book. And I was walking with my son, he was still a baby right then, and I made one of those long walks, and all of a sudden came to me this idea of making a book about a sheep, a Sardinian sheep in the Netherlands, who doesn't feel like she belongs, and she wants to go and see if there is a place where she really feels at home. So it is a book about finding a home. And I got this storyboard in my mind right away. And when I came home from the walk, I just put it on paper. And the past years I've been working on watercolors, quite large ones, all to put this picture book together, which was very difficult because you know that I'm just one who goes from one painting to the other. They are just single projects, and I work in oil paintings and not really telling a longer story. So this was quite a challenge for me, especially because I had to get this unity between all these different pictures or spreads. So I made a lot. I put a lot away, and I think it has been a year ago that I am happy with all the illustrations I made, and I started contacting publishers, but I didn't really manage to find anyone who was interested to take it on. I thought, why am I continuing to do this? I much better go and try to publish it myself, because all that waiting for reactions, it annoys me that I have done all the work and now it still hangs here on the wall, and I feel like I can't move on with a next project only because I didn't put the book out in the world yet. So, okay, very long story. I decided to launch a crowdfunding campaign. I haven't launched it yet, but I want to do it. And for that, I'm just putting all the illustrations together and learning what all the steps are and how to make a beautiful book that I'm proud of. So, most of the steps are already done, and obviously I will keep you updated when the launch will be done, and I'm just very excited for this book to become concrete, let's say. So that is one thing. I was already working on the cover. I'm probably gonna use this one for that. So that part is going to be on the front, and this one on the back with a bit of text about the story. And in today's video, you'll see me. Actually, I will put it in right now. You'll see me trying to make a nice hand lettering title. But I'm not quite sure how to do it yet, and if I will even use the hand lettering or just put a font in there that has the character that I want. So since I made this decision to finally put the book out in the world, I also gave myself permission to work on a new idea for a picture book. That I've had for quite a while now. I think it is already more than a year ago. Then I came up with the idea of a story about a heron that can't sit still. And I came up with that when I was sitting in the train and watching outside, and I saw, I think, like 4 herons, not really together, but here and there. In the landscape, and they just look like statues, and the thought came to me that it would be funny to make a book about a heron that can't sit still, because that would just be such a crazy idea. So that is what I started working on, and I will show you some things, ideas, sketches I have already made, and yeah, well, I bind it in a very messy way, my own sketchbook, with Hanemüller paper, because I just love Hanemüller copper plate to use for my watercolors. I try again and again something else, but it just doesn't give me that nice granulated effect. So in here I made a mood board and some character sketches and also some composition sketches, and there are a few loose sheets from another sketchbook that I put in here as well, which is the initial storyboard I came up with. And the reason why I started working on this one now is because I was inspired by a Domestica course of Emma Malioka, I hope I pronounced it right, which is a great illustrator. I really love her compositions and her use of color. And what is most inspiring to me, and what I got out of this course, is this just way of throwing yourself at a new project with a lot of curiosity and with a lot of sketching and trying out and just putting all your perfectionism aside. So I learned from my mistakes with the first picture book, which I'm very happy about, and I'm satisfied with the results right now. But it was a very long journey to find out which colors I wanted to use. It was a bit of a trial and error process, and right now I'm just getting all those first steps right at the beginning. So I made a mood board, I made character sketches, I have been trying out different combinations of materials, even though something inside me quite soon said that I had to use these wax crayons in combination with the watercolor, because it gives just such a very nice texture, and also the color palette was already clear to me right from the start. But just to try out, I have been experimenting a bit more. So that is another project I'm working on, and right now it has been sitting there in my sketchbook for a while because I was more busy with the whole self-publishing journey of Brebella. But I'm looking forward to go and get the sketchbook again and work on it some more. And what is the other thing I wanted to tell you? Oh yeah, so this course, Domestica course of Emma Malioka, really inspired me also to do more sketching. And since I can't really stand still anymore, it just hurts because my belly is so big. Now this twin pregnancy is quite similar to the other two, but because my belly has been growing so fast, it just aches when I stand still. So I can walk, I can sit, I can do whatever, but standing still is just not doable for me. And so painting, my oil paintings, which I really want to do standing and not sitting, just to get enough distance, that I'm not doing that anymore. Also because I just feel kind of, how do you say, saturated when it comes to oil paintings, because I have been painting so much over 2 years. Like, I think I've made more oil paintings than I ever did before. So I'm just temporarily done with those oil paintings, and I want to focus more on illustration and sketching, to learn more, to experiment more, and to grow more. So I'm showing you some pages I have been working on. It's just not really anything, but just some trying out of color palettes and materials and compositions for fun while I was sitting at the kitchen table with my children. So, and also some very optimistic plans for the coming year. As you can see, I also put some hand lettering in it every now and then, because I've been enjoying squeezing those letters in lately, and I think it might be good to learn to do that better if I would ever want to publish even more children's books. So that is really it. So I hope you found this video interesting to watch, to know what is going on in here. And next time I am doing, well, at least that's my plan, a bit of a more thoughtful video about why I make art. So yeah, very philosophical question. But I think it must be answered in one video, even though if you're following me closely, then you will know that I talk about it all the time in between projects and videos. It is, I think, clear why I make art, but I think it would be nice to make just one video about it, also mentioning how it all started for me. So I hope I will see you next time. And oh, I just totally forgot to wish you Happy New Year. I can just do it the whole of January, so bye.